Hello everyone, Maggie here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a little project share for you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I make my little ephemera booklets. And I had posted these on my Instagram a couple weeks ago, and lots of people just loved them. So I wanted to kind of just do like a little share how I make these. So I'm not in any way, shape, or form the first person to make something like this. I just love the idea. So I needed to make some things for a ephemera swap, and I wanted to make a fun way to put some ephemera together for my swap partner. And I was playing with some things and I'm like, ooh, this is turning out really cool, and so I ended up loving it. So this is a no-sew project. So if you like to do things, make them pretty but like quick, this is for you for sure. So all you need is some printables, some digitals. I am actually using one from Ruby and Pearl XO. I will link her shop down below. And I'm also using a few from Queen of Mirth. These are from her Frida collection. It's amazing. So I'm using both of these. I'll do two different examples for you guys. And the other thing you're going to need is some fabric glue. Any tacky glue, fabric glue, anything that will hold on to fabric really well will work. You also need a stapler, some cardstock pieces. This is a great project for things for scraps that you have that are not quite small enough for like clusters, but yeah, they're like large enough to make little booklets. So I always get lots of pieces like this size from when I'm making my journals, and so this is an awesome little project to use these up. And then you're also going to need little pieces of like the little mini book pages, little invoices. I have some pieces that are cut that I probably use the other half. Yeah, smaller book pages, music paper, scraps. I have a bunch of really small ledger pieces from making some journals. So these are all a great size. I have this little mini almanac book that is a great size too. And then the other thing that you're going to need is some fabric scraps. Wider lace, ribbon, or trim works perfect for this project. But I do have a lot of these like fabric scraps from journals that I made that I would love to use up. So I'm going to use a bunch of these. Okay, so I also have a doily I might use. Just grab that out. Okay, so let's get started. I think I'm going to start with this Ruby and Pearl one. So since this printable, since the writing is going up and down, I think I want to keep, do I want to keep that orientation? No, I think it'll be easier just to kind of glue it. So I'm going to glue this printable onto this little booklet. So what I need to do, so essentially we're creating like a little matchbook. Okay, so we're gonna find, and this, I don't measure at all. I just kind of go, because every little piece of scrap cardstock is a different size. So I just kind of go with what I want to use. So this is gonna need to be, I'm gonna cut a little piece of this off because it's gonna need to be a little bit shorter to go in and out of that flap easily. Yeah, that's gonna be better. You want it to reach just underneath that so it can go in and out super easy, because you're gonna secure this. I'm gonna cut it a little bit shorter. You're gonna secure that and you want it to be able to come in and out easily. So, and this is a project where like you can always just mess with it to make it work how you want it to. Okay, so you can cover this entirely if you want, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip it a little bit and ink the edges, and just to create like a little more of a you know, antique-y look. Now I'm going to take a little bit of ink and I'm just going to ink up the edges a tiny bit. Oops. Okay, and I'm also going to ink up the edges to this card. I think I'm using Vintage Photo. My favorite. It's my favorite color. I pretty much use it for everything. Okay, that's inked up. And you don't even have really, I mean, if you have really gorgeous paper, cardstock that you don't want to cover, then just don't cover it and just do the rest. Like I do have a piece here, like I love this piece. I don't even know that I'm gonna cover, I don't think I'm gonna cover this paper because I love that print. Okay, so now, forgot to mention, you might want to have a glue stick. I'm going to use that to glue the printable down. You really want to get on those edges to make sure they stay down really well. So that first piece is glued down nicely. I kind of really like this flap, so sometimes I actually cover this with some of like the little scrap pieces, you know, just to have it go with it. I don't know that I will this time though. I kind of like that print. Actually, I think I will. So then this piece I'm going to use, it's already a good size. I'm just gonna glue this one right down on the back there. Okay, so this is the base of the little booklet. Cool, right? So, okay, pages are gonna go here. I kind of want to ink the inside. I feel like it's just so stark white. So before I actually covered the whole inside with printables, but I think this time I'm just gonna ink it. I just want to leave it blank and ink it. There, now it's not so stark white on the inside. Okay, so now you're gonna pick your pages. So this, I'm gonna make this booklet kind of open, so like you open it like this. I've in the past did it where you opened it, it's like vertical, because the printable had a beautiful woman on it that was up and down, so I made it kind of like a vertical one, but this time it's gonna open this way. So now we need to figure out the size. So the pages are going to go in like this, and they're going to be stapled here. So this invoice is the perfect length. Don't have to do anything to that one. This one looks like it's going to be a little long, so I'm going to trim that off. I'm going to add a few more pieces of ledger. And then just figure out what order you want them in. Okay, so the order I want them in, you gotta make sure the edges are all at the same at the end, or they won't get secured in there. So you take your little booklet and you put the pages right underneath this flap, and you're gonna want to make sure it's gonna be the right. These pages might be a little long, but I think it's gonna be fine. I can always fold them up to at the end. All right, so then you're gonna just take your stapler and a little less than halfway down the flap, you're gonna staple one there, one there. There you have it, they're in there, they're staying. So this closes just like that, just like a little matchbook, okay? Look how cute that is. So you can just stop right here if you want and just, I don't mind the staples showing, but I do like to add a little fabric just because it just, I don't know, it just adds some extra decoration to it and makes it look really, really pretty. So I am gonna add some fabric here. With this printable, I really like this fabric. I think I might layer it up with a piece of lace too, because this is really pretty lace. And you don't need a lot. That's the thing. Like, you really don't need. Let me show you. This wider lace works so well because it's like you're gonna glue it on the back too, so there's plenty of space. Isn't that pretty? How that looks? Oopsies. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some of this, just rip it. Sorry about all the noise. My furnace. So all you're gonna do is just kind of gauge where you want the fabric, and I don't mind that it's going back down way in the back. That's fine with me. Yeah, I see. I didn't even have to glue that on because I just covered up anyways, but whatever. So I'm gonna glue mine just like that. I love that. Okay. And if you're using something like Fabri-Tac, you're definitely going to want to spread that glue a little bit so it doesn't seep through on the fabric too much. All right, so there it is, a cute little booklet. I really like to send these to pen pals or add them into like swaps. I also started making some of these to send along with the journals that I make. It's just a cute way to add some, to have some little pieces of ephemera all together in one place, and you just rip it out and use it. So yeah, I just love this cute little idea. So I'm gonna make one more, and you guys can try it if you like it. Okay, so after you glue it, when you glue a whole strip like that, you have to go back in with your bone folder and very gently redo your creases, because the glue kind of messes with it and you want it to be able to fold back and forth easily. So that didn't take on that piece, so that's fine. I'm just going to trim it off anyways. So I love this printable. Oh, it's so cool, so pretty. So I wanted vertical because I'm gonna add a picture of Frida. These are from the Queen of Mirth printables. So what I'm gonna do, I love this one with the birds, and I think that is gonna go there. So I I'm just gonna cut it out. So like this one does need to cover this flap because I just want to use that really white lace. So yeah, that is going to be better off like that. And I actually need to have it like this. Yes, okay. Okay, so now I'm going to pick my pages. Okay, where'd my stapler go? Here it is. There she is. Oh my gosh, I love this one. This is so cool. Okay, so now I'm going to add, oh, is that not my piece? No, this is my piece that I already cut. I'm going to add just this lace right here. Just like that. So I need to just go very lightly on this glue or it's gonna seep right through this lace. I'm just gonna mainly try to just do a very light hand on this glue. I don't know what I did with my little, oh, here it is. So I want this lace just barely peek over that edge. All right, there it is. So these are so super easy to make, a fun, super fun craft, just a fun way to send some goodies to somebody. And these are like really flat, so they can fit into a pen pal letter or fit into the front pocket of a journal. I absolutely love these little books. So I hope you make one, and if you do, please share with me what you made. I'll put all my links down below for my Instagram. I'd love it if you would tag me and show me kind of if you make one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, bye.